Welcome to ATB-TV. I'm Darren Dance here at the Cotton Track with Mr. Peter Morganti. Hello, Peter.
How are you, Darren?
It's a bit fresh. I should have bought me jumper.
What, was it hot up in Sydney?
It was. We've just arrived back from the Sydney Easter sale.
Yep.
And yeah, we managed to get our Frankel Tynoon filly sold to the Kirramar stable.
Still in the neighbourhood though.
Yes.
She is, so.
And being a desperate racing person, I had to stay in it.
Why not?
I couldn't just watch it run around, Pete. Lovely filly. So
Yeah, she's a ripper, so.
anyway, yeah, I kept a little share. A couple of the owners kept a little share, so she'll be running around with Kirramar, and hopefully this time next year, or even the year after, she might be in the Oaks.
Yeah, well, this time next year, yeah, we'll be thinking about the Oaks.
Yeah,
so the year after
she might have her first start, and
yeah,
but she's a lovely filly, and
yep,
that was a very, very good sale.
So a good result for the owner breeders.
Yes.
Eventually. Righto, we'll go back through last week's runners, Darren, and we wind back to Cranbourne on Friday night.
Friday night.
We were sitting in the lounge chairs of our houses, and Pete Alice took over, and unfortunately Whitemore decided second was another good result.
Good run, wasn't it?
It was. Look, to be fair, the horse made a smart one,
yeah,
but he certainly tried, and
so the winner had form around Blue Diamond, was
listed,
it?
yeah, and
Top group racing.
had been gelded since, and obviously came out, and it's just too strong for us.
Too strong, but
yep,
we were getting it on the line.
Yeah, and there was a margin back to third.
Were we a length off it?
Might have been just under or around,
yeah. I
yeah.
thought really with, you know, another 50 metres, I don't know how, I'd have to watch it again to see how the winner was coasting or not, but I thought we really attacked it.
And on the turn, I thought we were moving up to go. Typically with Cranbourne, if you're already there,
yep,
you get that half length.
Rode it well, Jamie Mott.
Yeah, yep, he's back on. We'll talk about it later, but we've got a 7-day backup. Needed the widescreen TV for Sunday's viewing. Melburnian in the hurdle at Fairy House. Sounds like a kid's playhouse, doesn't it? Fairy House Racecourse.
In the Island.
In Ireland.
Ran ninth, didn't it?
I don't know where it actually ran.
Finished ninth.
There was a big margin from first, second to third, and then margins back. But
it was quite strange because the first two fought the race out, the favourite won, and I reckon there was at least 8 lengths to the third horse.
Yeah.
And then there was a pack of them there, and then there was probably 20 lengths to the rest. So we're in that pack, and yeah, look, we probably got beat 15, but interesting. I spoke to the trainer, and what did he say? Ran a blinder.
Ran a blinder. Get beaten 100 yards and you ran a blinder. I don't know how you sort of flush that over the owners, but there was a couple of happy owners afterwards.
Yeah, yeah, very much.
Sounds good.
Just good to get her back. So she's obviously the half-sister to Heartbreak City that we bought in France, and here she was, probably a year later, having a first up run for us, have a 2 mile in a hurdle.
Different, aren't they?
When he went for he dropped her out last because he wanted to get her to settle, and when he went for her, she made up about 8 lengths.
Really quickly.
Real quick, didn't she?
Yeah,
so
she passed.
He said she's got a lot of talent. Yep. Just got to get her head right. So
that might be their paid trial, is it? But you don't get paid when you finish that far back, though.
I reckon third up, Pete.
Yep. So from there, we've sort of had a little bit of 3 or 4 days of not much racing, but a bit of other stuff. But today, Thursday, we had She Goes Boom, run third at Gatton a couple of hours ago.
Yep, didn't get beat far.
No, there was a bit of pressure up front.
Did a bit of work early to get to the lead.
Yeah, to be fair, the thing that pressure us did win it. She stuck on all right, just got tired the last 20, but she's only beaten 3/4.
Yeah, they just swamped her in the last 50, didn't they? So I don't know if that's just her, that's where she's at, or whether you know, she will get an easier run, but
I think she'll win a race around.
She'll win a race before she gets moved on, Pete.
We're here at Kyneton, as you mentioned. We've got safety dance in the last, which is about an hour away, out to 1850, to be ridden quieter, Darren. Today.
Was it?
Well, let's
John McNeil back on.
I heard getting a sit, not leading. Jai's back on, who won on a one on him at Echuca. Yep.
Before that last start.
It's a strong 64.
Terrible ride.
The start before.
Last start.
Oh, last start. Yeah, no, bad tactics. Bad tactics. No, I think
shame.
Defence of Jordan Child was just tactics were wrong.
Shame.
Yes. So,
what do you think?
Won't be lead today.
Top 4 show?
I think so. It's 14-1. It's a strong
race,
maiden.
Good price.
Yeah,
One in it. The top weight looks all right. Yeah.
And international, it's had a run at Sandown.
One at Lloyd's.
Away. Yeah. 667 days between runs before its last start. So
well, we'll have a good look at its tendons.
I was just going to say, it tells you something. We hobble around like me. So that's where we are. So hopefully we'll flash the results up, and hopefully he can run well. And
Yep. And then where? Friday night.
tomorrow night, so we mentioned Whitemore.
Race 1, 6:30.
Yeah, those early starts through the city.
Traffic.
So there we go.
School holidays shouldn't be too bad.
Extra 100 metres might be handy for this horse.
Where do you draw, Pete?
About 4 or 5. I think
So he's
three
drawing
of them.
perfect.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
you should get a nice run.
J Mott on.
Extra how far? 100 metres.
100. Doesn't seem like a lot, but just could be enough.
I think it's what he's looking for.
And I think the race is a touch weaker.
Then he should be winning.
A length weaker.
Should be winning.
You'd hope. So let's hope so, because I think everyone involved in that horse deserves a win.
He's won 40. He's won 40 grand without winning.
Picked up 8.5, was it, or something last start? For
40 grand
second.
without winning the race.
Yeah. Saturday, a day we've been waiting for a long time, the Sydney Cup.
Yep.
We've got Yogi at Royal Randwick.
You took the $101 early, didn't you?
No, not quite, 61.
61 you got.
Yeah, I missed out. The good smart punters got in ahead of me.
$101. Now he's 11s.
Fourth pick. Equal fourth
Improving track. Sunny up there. They reckon could be a 4 or a 5.
pick, which I
Perfect for him.
ideal, absolutely.
Drawn perfect in 15.
The Yogi gate.
Doesn't really matter.
I was hoping we'd draw 5, so we could have wasted one of those wide gates on something else. But
And
look, go
Charlie Apple, we got the import.
Doobie or whatever.
Doobie,
Yeah.
or whatever, Daddy, or whatever it is, and he's playing it down.
Very much.
He's playing it down. He said he's going to have to improve to win this race.
They interviewed his, must be his foreman over here, and he was on RSN and played it down even harder.
Harder.
So,
Heavily backed, and now they're playing it down.
yeah, so,
Oh well, good luck to everyone in Yogi. It's a big day. Sydney Cup Group 1 worth $1 million or more.
yep.
And you know, it's just outstanding to have a horse in that race. And he's had one start over 2 mile for a win in the Sandown Cup.
We all remember that win. He wouldn't, if he's within 4 lengths of him at the 300, not too many horses get home as hard as him.
He won't be 35 wide looking for firmer ground, will he?
Which is, I hope not. There'll be
No, he'll be right.
tote tickets being thrown at C. Williams. No.
He'll be right.
He
knows the horse.
I think the stable
This is
ran
his
with him.
grand final. Yeah, I was talking to the boys, and
Let's
they
play
said
stride down here.
he's been doing everything right, and we'll just see what happens.
They wrap with him, and
Got to be a great each way top 4 chance.
Well,
I think if he doesn't run top 4, I'll be pretty disappointed.
the market suggests he's one of the top 5 chances. So good luck to everyone in Yogi. Sunday we have Skullduggery.
Yeah, won't be running.
Won't be running.
No, tied up this morning, so he'll be later next week, Pete.
It's
Breaking
gone.
news.
It's gone. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Well, the other bloke might be the same boat.
Who's that?
Silver Stratum first up.
Drew 15.
18 of 18. But there's
Where was
4
that at?
emergencies. Terrain.
Is it going to rain?
Archie said if it rains, he runs. If it doesn't rain, we can just wait for another day.
There's showers forecast, isn't it?
Yeah, Saturday. So
Now, you know the
kick
boys
him
at the
off.
track. You know them down there. You know where the taps are.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they'd gone to Camberdown, they overwatered that track for the trials. It was a heavy 8 or 9 on Monday, so they need to get the sprinklers over to
Their
Terrain.
rain gauge is not working
Something
properly.
doesn't work.
Hole in the bottom of the rain gauge. I've
Wayne-
only put on 3 mils.
Wayne Johnson rocks his show, so I better get it out early.
Wayne
enough.
Johnson is an owner of ours,
Yes,
and he knows where the taps are.
I'm sure he does.
And you're in Silver Stratum. I reckon if you make a donation out of your prize money, you might get a favourable.
You could have one of the 5%, mate. One of the 5.
Anyway, it's good to see that horse back.
Yeah, look, we've got to.
It's been going well.
If it
under
ever
Archie's
rains,
care.
yeah, no, he's happy enough with him.
So we got him at the right time. I
Can't.
think just got to get it to rain.
Can't get much of a gauge until it rains.
No, that's it.
Other horses, Darren, we haven't got acceptance or final acceptance.
You got a big list here.
There's a huge list.
Where do we start?
Lady
What day?
McPhee,
She could run when?
Monday,
Any day.
Tuesday or Wednesday at Seymour, Bendigo or
So
Geelong.
she's now trained by Robbie Griffiths.
Yep,
She won a trial last Monday.
very impressive.
Yeah, really nicely. And she could go to Seymour, Bendigo, or Geelong
Yep.
early next week.
Yep.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
Maisie Motion with Archie Alexander is ready to kick off.
Yep, so she's down to run either at Seymour or Bendigo.
First 2 days of the week, either probably the 13 or 1400.
Yep.
Condover Hall. Now, Mitch is definitely going to have this running at either Seymour or Bendigo as a lead up to May, which is,
So it could be going to Warrnambool.
yes, there's a 2,000 metre race there, 64. So hopefully all that works out with one of those 2 runs. And
Yep.
There's a few in that ownership can look forward to a May run. Then we've got a Nida and Oceanity with Robbie. Again, Seymour Bendigo Geelong.
Right.
There's a variance of races there now. Obviously, Ignite is probably going to be 1,400 or a mile. And
Yes.
Oceanity is probably going to be a bit further than
13 or 1400.
14.
Yep.
So we'll
Wait
play
and
those
see.
by ear. It's an Angel Lass who also trialled all right the other day. I don't know whether she'll have another trial or whether Robbie might take it to the races on the back of that trial. Bendigo and Geelong again.
So there could be a few runners, or there
I'll
could be
know
not.
all them tomorrow.
So when this goes out,
I'll whip them up, or if they're not, they'll be in the newsletter.
well, we'll wait and see. Now, speaking of the newsletter, Pete,
Yes,
you've been selling horses,
yes,
trading horses
yes,
in the school holidays,
yes.
home alone.
No
friends?
No, Beck's there.
They're back now, are they?
No, only Beck.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are away.
So a nice romantic week.
Yeah.
Just the two of you?
Yeah, Beck was.
No, I knew you wouldn't answer the phone.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey?
It was flat.
Sitting on
Flat
the couch,
phone.
holding hands.
No, none of that.
Hey?
None of that.
Watching TV.
None of that.
No?
Took her to the Greyhounds last night.
Oh, the greyhounds.
Yeah, that's romantic.
Oh.
Anyway.
Did you see anyone you knew?
One person, yeah, but from 30 years ago. Christ, he's changed. But he probably thought the same about me.
Very good. Good fun. Well, a little insight into what Peter Morganti does in his downtime. He goes to the Greyhounds
Now,
team.
back to the training of horses, Darren.
Oh,
which
yes.
is
Now,
what
we're selling
talking-
horses, aren't we?
Yes, so it was a good result, and thanks to the people
Yeah.
that got involved.
So some people bought into it. Some of
Yeah,
them. They got-
Captain Harry was sold on sale. Oh, 5% of it.
Yep.
Let's have a crack. Help me, Darren. Street Baby. Not Street. Street Baby. No, there's shares in Street Baby, and if you read the newsletter this week, the share price has been dropped.
Yep, this is the last time it's going to be advertised. So
Yep.
if you want to get involved, get involved. Street Baby's back in work with Bowman,
Yes,
Daniel,
yes.
down at Warrnambool. So here's your chance if you want to get involved. This will be the last week it'll be advertised.
And another one's Tycoon Griffo, who was
Tycoon
in.
Griffo,
It's been dropped.
he trialled.
Trialled well, ran third.
Yeah,
in
I
its
think
first
she's a
trial.
class filly.
Yeah, so
She'll be city class.
the price has dropped, and there's also the old ONO or nearest offer.
Ah, so
so
you
you
can
might be
make
able to
an
do some
offer.
bartering with the current owner.
All right,
But yeah, so of the 6 or 7 we had there, there's only 3 left. So
righto. So we've cleaned them up for the owners.
yeah, so new owners on board.
And going to have a lot of luck.
Hopefully,
And the outgoing owners will have a few dollars in their pocket.
yeah, and they'll be watching with interest
I'm
afterwards.
sure they'll be cheering them home like they still own them.
Well, the Captain Harry example last week ran third at Pakenham, ready to win. Old owner quite happy to move on, and the new owner's probably sitting there
He's
thinking,
delighted. Hadn't got a
Yeah.
runner. What did he say? I'm not going to have a runner for 12 months. Here's
Yep.
one I can just go and watch run around.
think big winning chance wherever he goes.
Yep, certainly. All right, Pete. Well, we're going to go and watch the lead-up race
Yep,
to the
the race.
the lead-up race to safety dance. And I really do wish I'd have bought a jumper. I
I'm
might pinch
looking
that
at you.
coat off you.
I'm cold with what I've got on.
I might pinch that vest off you in a minute. Anyway, guys, have a great week. Good luck to all the Yogi crew in Sydney, as well as all our other runners. And let's hope Craig Williams gives him a 10 out of 10,
11 out of 10.
not a 2 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
Hey?
We want good Craig.
We don't want Williams getting it wrong.
No, good Craig, not bad Craig.
Otherwise, he could be finished
Yep,
permanently.
happy with that.
All the best. I'm Darren Dance with Peter Morganti. Until next week, good luck.